So now that we have okay, we're gonna learn how to sketch a line. We're gonna follow along. We're gonna follow along here. I'm gonna do it here. Are you gonna see my hands? No, unless you're watching the video, then you are. But all of us right now are watching the presentation while we're doing it here. So you have these two already. Check your neighbor. Do they have these two? Yes? Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Step one. We're going to sketch a line by drawing two dots. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw two dots, I should say. So look at me. I did two dots. Two dots. Maybe like 2-3 fingers. Okay. Step two. Dash between these two dots. Okay. Dash between these two dots. This is how to draw a line, guys. You've never learned how to draw a line. Now connect the dashes. You've just created a straight line. Congratulations. Whoa. I know. It's a big day in your life. You didn't realize when you woke up today how important this day was going to be. But here I am telling you. I know, right? All right. So that's how you sketch a line. Yay, we did it. We won. Okay, now we are going to draw a circle. This is the most perfect circle you've ever done in your life. Even if you had a compass, this is going to be better than that. Okay.
Even if you use ChatGPT.
Yes. Chat, can you draw me a circle?
Okay.
But this is you are going to draw it. Chat can't make you draw it. So let's see. Here are my steps. It's only a 20-step process to draw a circle. Okay, set up the diameter. So basically set up an XY axis. So I'm going to set up an XY on my paper, maybe on the second part. So maybe you ran out of room here, so I'm going to go over here. Maybe. I don't know. I fit mine over here. This is the most important. Whatever you see here, you're going to draw there. Yeah, it's okay if your measurements are a little off. If you want to count, you can count. If you don't, and then we're going to include these little dash there. So so it's 2 up, 2 over, right? It's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's what they have on the screen on my PowerPoint presentation that you can also follow along. All right, we good? Okay. Now it says to square in the diameters. Okay, we're going to square in the diameters. All right, that's cool. I need to switch over to... Okay, so did you guys do that while I was answering the phone? Okay, we have that. So basically what's on the screen you have? Yes?
Almost.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to sketch diagonals. Now they call it diagonals, not incline. Okay, so now they're adding these steps. They're adding those steps. So go ahead and add those steps. Go ahead and add those steps. Borrow? No. Yes? What do you need? All right. Make sure you watch the video to catch up. Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, so we're good? Anthony, you have this? All right.
Somewhat like that.
Jason, somewhat like this? Exactly. Remember, our goal is to draw a circle. We're getting there. Step 105. Identify the triangle centers. So you see your triangles, and we're going to... Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. All right. So I'm going to put plus signs. Plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, plus sign. Evelyn, you're good with the plus signs? Okay, good. All right. Step 3028. Well, we've been doing step by step. If you've been with us,
I know, but like.
leave it in your backpack. What? That's a lie because you just had it in your backpack. Okay. Now sketch your arcs. So now we're gonna connect. Okay, what's the difference between the picture on the screen and the picture that you have on your paper? Add what is missing. You're supposed to be a perfect circle. All right. So now you just created your perfect circle. You see it? You could erase it to just make a perfect circle. So now forever and ever for the rest of your life, this is how you're going to draw a circle. Okay, cool.
I don't think my circle's perfect.
I will publish this, and it's the PowerPoint's embedded into the assignment. Okay, you fell behind. So I will publish this. Mason, what steps? Did you follow all the steps?
Yes, I followed the steps and I didn't know how to draw it.
Okay.
I need help.
You're on your own. I'm recording. So. Alright, here we go. Next part. Now, next part is this bottom part. But, here. Okay? It's out of order. Do not copy it as is. This doesn't match this. I don't know why it's out of order, but it is. Okay, so here we are. On your paper, okay, now it's on the screen. Okay, these two look very similar to each other, but there is a slight difference. Can anybody see the very slight difference between the construction line and an object line? Yes?
The construction one is lighter.
Yes, exactly. So the construction one is lighter. So what is a construction line? I'm going to use a construction line a lot in this class. A construction line is something that you use when you sketch. It's kind of like if you've ever tried to sketch something, right? And like, let's say I want to draw a face, right? So do I just go ahead and just draw one circle? That's like I'm really sketching. Or do I like, kind of like do a bunch of, I'm not an artist, I know. Or do I do kind of like a lot of little tiny lines, circles, right? To end up with my final product. Especially those of you who really know how to draw, right? Sometimes we do like tiny little sketches. That's called a construction line. Now an object line is your permanent line that you will print out. Eventually you will darken your circle to make it an object line. An object line, the 3D printer will print. An object line, it will print. A construction line will not be printed. Sometimes we need construction lines. Have you guys ever done like, if you ever taken art, like the nose should be in the center, so you draw these little lines to figure out where the center is. So those are all construction lines to figure out where the center of my circle is. The object line will then be your nose. Let me draw a nose. There, I did my nose. It's the same. Okay, so in your packet, which one's lighter, A or B?
B.
B is lighter. So B is called your what? Construction. So it's the opposite. It's these two are backwards on your packet. So letter A and B. Okay, A will be your object line because it's darker, and B is your construction line because it's lighter. So this line's darker and this one's lighter. Because he still has no idea what to do. Okay, what is letter A? Object line. What is letter B? Construction. Okay, now, what is the difference between a hidden and a center line? What do you guys notice? What is the difference between a hidden and a center line? Where? Okay. What else? There's more dashes here. What else do you notice? Yes.
The lines are longer on center.
Yes. Do you guys see that in the center? Long, short, long, short, long, short. That's huge. So you have to know that the center one has two different sizes. This one is all the same size. Okay. So we're going to write down hidden lines for letter C. Hidden for letter C. And center for letter D. Center for letter D. Center for letter D. Ah, here it is. Okay. Kleenex box. If I were to draw this Kleenex box here that you see on my screen, if I were to draw it in 3D, there's my Kleenex box, right? Right? These are all called object lines because you see them. They're object lines. Now, from this angle, from this side, everybody's looking up here. From this side, or from this side, from this side. Do you see that there's a cutout?
Yes.
Oh, really? Where is it? Do you see it? Where's the cutout? Yeah, right there. Yeah, no. There's no cutout. You don't see it, right? But do you know if there is one? Yeah. Right? There is a cutout. You all know a Kleenex box has a cutout. But from this side, do you see it?
No, because
No.
it's the back side.
Right. You don't see it from this angle. Correct. Sometimes from the back, the top, the bottom, the left, right, we don't see it. So what we use, what do you think we use? We use hidden lines to show that on the other side, there's a cutout. So let's say, yes, this is the back of the Kleenex box or the bottom. If I were to draw this, what does that mean? That means that there's a cutout, but because it's not object lines, it's hidden. The cutout is hidden. You don't see it. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're drawing this box from this angle. We're drawing this box from this angle. This tells me that there's a hidden cutout. Okay, here. Now, if I were to draw it the other way, and I use an object line, that means you see the cutout. You would see it from here. Because this is a object line, so you see it. Se ve. This one, you don't see it. It's hidden. Do we understand the difference between hidden and the object line? Yes? Yes? No? Do you see the hole?
No.
But it's there. Do you know it's there?
Yeah.
Right? So do you see the hole right now? No, there is no hole. But if I were to draw this, something like that, right? Now, how do I tell you that it's hidden? How do I tell you that I can't see it? I would draw like that. What does that mean? That means that on the other side, there's a hole. Okay, this side, no hole. This side, hole. If I were to draw this from the view, and it's solid, it's green, that means I can see it. It's there. It's not hidden. What else? Oh, sharpener. Do you see the holes? Do you see the holes? No holes, right? You see the holes? No holes, right? So, but are there holes? Yes, there are holes. So if I were to draw this, this would be object. Why would it be object? Because you can see them. You can see the holes, right? If I were to draw it like this from the other side and did this, that means it's hidden. Hidden means this is this way. Do you see the holes from this view? No, it's solid, right? But are they there? Yes, they're there, but you can't see them. So you can't see them, so we do dashes. Center, object, I see them. ¿Sí los puedo ver? No los puedo ver. ¿Veo? No veo. Okay. All right, cool. Now, center. Center are for circles because we need to know where the center of the circle is. So when we talk about center, every time you see long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, that's for circles. Where do I cut it out? So when do we use this? Everything that we have in our world was manufactured. What does that word mean? Created. Very good. Someone designed this and a machine built it, right? But someone decided this glue stick to have a bunch of holes in there. Right? Someone designed that. For some reason, I don't know really why there's a bunch of holes in here, but they are. There's a bunch of different types, different diameters in holes. Todos estos hoyos. Why? Why are there so many holes in this glue stick? No, but I don't know why. Anyways, so when they designed this, and they're like, oh look, we are going to have a cylinder that is a glue stick. This sketch turned into this. But what other information do they need? Well, they need to know that on the bottom side, let's see, how do I draw the bottom side? There was other holes, right? I don't know how many holes there are, but they have to be more detailed in that. So, but the center line, let's go back to the center line. No, go back. Okay. Every time you have a circle, you will have what is called the center line. So you'll have dash, short, dash, short, dash, short. And then you'll have one going here. Dash, long, short, long. And that will identify the center of the circle. How good did I do on identifying the center of the circle? But, you know, you give me some grace. So when you have a circle, these dashes will identify the center of your circle. Okay? So if you see long dash, short dash, long dash, that's center of the circle. Okay? I'm going to write that down. So, can you see? Okay, center line is for circles. So I'm going to write circles. I'm going to write circles. I'm going to write circles. Circles. I'm going to draw a circle. And long line, short line, long line, short line, long line, short line, long line, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. So I gave myself some notes. I gave myself some notes here where I drew my, because that's a center lines are long, short, long. So I did that. I gave myself some notes because, you know, when I start doing this on the computer and Miss O'Malley's like, hey, where's your center line? You all go, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? Oh, that's right. I got to use center lines. I got to use center lines when I'm dealing with circles. Okay. So, let's review. Maybe you're going to write some notes in your notes because you need this. Okay. Let's review for a second. Object lines. Those are light or dark? Those are dark lines. Okay? Construction is light. Hidden. Hidden lines are dash. Even. They're even dash lines. They're even. Do you see how it's same size, same size, same size? And then D, the center, well, we kind of drew it already, right? The center circle, it's for circles. It shows you the center. Okay? These are the first time we're using these words, but we will be using these words over and over and over again. Okay. For a grade. You're going to do page 3. Let's look at page 3. Esto lo que voy a calificar. Okay. See all this is a sketch. See, freehand sketch. You see how all of these are pointing to different things? This is supposed to be an old-fashioned clock. Old-fashioned clock. It's a wooden clock. Let me show you if I could just Google it real quick. wooden fireplace block mantle. Ah, yes, just like that. Wow, no way. Hold on. Look at this. Can't believe it. Look what I look. Sorry. One of those. $240. Crazy. So you're looking at a sketch of this. Does everybody make sense? So this is what you're looking at. One of these. So they sketched it out. You need to identify what each line is. So look at letter A. Where is A pointing to?
To the corner.
Okay. So now your options are object, construction, hidden, or center. So letter A. Is that an object, a construction, a center, or a hidden line?
Object.
Is it a light line that you see? I printed in color for a reason. Is it a dark line or a light line? Dark. So what do we call a line that's dark? Object. Letter A, we wrote dark, and it's object, right? We said object, right? So here on this line, on number 1, oh, they have 1 instead of A, huh? Oh, maybe we should switch that, right? Sorry. Number 1 should be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Does that make sense? Okay. So on letter A, what did we say it was? Object, because it's the dark. It's pointing to the dark line. Does that make sense?
Miss, do you have left? The left doesn't.
Okay.
0.7.
Okay.
Miss,
All right.
Miss, can I turn the tape?
Can you turn what? We might not have time today.
Wait, what does this one take?
Okay. Okay, let's listen first. Okay. Okay. At first, I'll be honest with you. At first, it's extremely little tricky to use isometric because it's not up and down and horizontal. It's going to be at angle. So I'm going to guide you through it. Tomorrow, you're on your own. But let's see. We're going to, you see these where they meet? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to use that to draw a straight line. So do you see where they kind of meet at a point? Okay, so look at your paper. It takes a minute for your eyes to also adjust to this type of paper. So we're going to just draw a line. That's our base right there. Okay? I don't know. I'm not measuring. Maybe like 5 inches, but I'm not measuring. Okay. Cinco? I didn't measure. I didn't measure. Okay, your job is to create this shape here. Okay? So you see this line right here? I would do it right here. Follow the line. Use the lines. Do not create your own lines. You have to use one that's already drawn on there. Okay? Let me see. Give me a second. Yes, Miss Sonali.